I'm going to introduce the podcast now.
Yeah!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the American Sushi Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Evan, and with me is Too Spooky, also known as Brandon.
Hamburger.
I am done.
Hamburger.
Thanks for checking us out. Like a library card. Oh, cool. Bruh.
Hamburger.
Number 15.
Burger King
Footless.
Hamburger.
Oh, somebody touch my spaghetti.
Please don't.
No one touched your spaghetti?
I don't want anybody to touch my
Somebody
spaghetti
touch my
ever.
spaghetti. Friggin'. Oh shit, what up? Here come that boy.
Wow, such meme.
What a
Epic.
So, hey, we haven't had
Hey.
a podcast since last year.
What? No way.
Yeah, I haven't showered since last year.
What?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Well, because it was
Smelly.
2020 last year. Now it's 2021.
Ew, stinky.
I haven't showered since last year.
No way.
I haven't had a woman's love since I was born.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo!
Down
Gamer
bad.
time, baby.
Oh, man,
speaking of
we're
down bad,
Oh,
did you hear about the guy's down bad Twitter account?
yeah.
Did you know that's a
It
marketing
gets posted
stunt?
in our group chat like every other day.
Yeah, but did you know it's a marketing stunt?
I did, actually. I did hear that.
That's why I stopped following it. I'm like, I don't want to be a part of this. Get me out of
I mean,
here.
I don't mind following it. I just think what was kind of cringe to me was like when they some other big, creator or whatever would like post something like, "Hey, comment down below and whoever gets the most likes will get this." And then you just see the down bad Twitter comment. He's like, "Bro, shut up. You're also a brand Twitter account. Get out of here.
Hell
Who do you think you are? You're down bad now." And then people will be like, "Take this ratio because we're cool."
Ooh, get ratioed, nerd. Dude, if I
Man.
ever got ratioed on Twitter, I'd probably cry.
Well, that's why you got the trademark pending sad boy sushi emote.
Sad boy sushi, only found
So you
on
can cry but looking epic.
twitch.tv/American_sushi.
There is an underscore.
Be
And
sure
if you
to check
forget
it
it,
out.
you suck.
You can be shouted out sometimes, like Soul Slayer and Gentleman, for subscribing.
Yeah, because they are the pinnacle of gamer.
And Gentleman told me to shower because it's been 8 days. Well, don't you... That...
You know how to count, gentlemen?
Ooh, I wish I knew how to count.
What?
So, you got any New Year's resolutions?
I mean, I put some on my Twitter.
Yeah, like
in
what?
terms of content. Like,
it.
possibly get a Twitch partner. We're gonna try for that, but that's gonna
Ooh.
take some effort.
That's how you're... hey, you know how you could get Twitch partner really quickly?
Buying subs and followers and views.
Well, you could do that, or you could finally play the hit video game with 4 golden.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
If you did good voice acting, you could be like hiding and get a lot of subs and attention, but
I don't know how to voice act.
he does. He does it really good, actually. I've seen a couple
Well,
of his
he's
streams.
cool though. I'm like
That's true.
mediocre at
That's
best.
true.
He can play guitar.
I've met
I
you.
can't.
Oh, you can play drums. That's pretty. That's like the instrument that like domestic abusers play.
Yeah, it is.
So what are your New Year's resolutions?
I mean, in terms of like personal ones, it's more just like, do more effort to exercise. Because I slacked on that towards the end of the year.
Ooh, okay.
But as far as content, gotta upload at least once or twice per month minimum.
Ooh, no way.
I know it's impossible.
No
That's why I'm
way.
like freaking out over here. I mean, I did this month. That's new. Frickin' what? Yes.
Looked more
Try
like-
some new and unique ideas. I don't have any of those.
That's
so that's
true.
tough. Use
Yeah,
my time to the fullest, yet
you
here
make-
I am on the American
make-
Sushi Podcast.
You make top 10 lists. When are you ever
I
gonna have
know.
an original idea?
Right? What the fuck? God damn it. Review an awful movie. At some point I want to do that this year.
Fuck yeah!
I mean, last year, technically, I did review the Attack of the Killer Refrigerator
That
on
wasn't
stream with you.
Oh, that
so...
was a review. You did do a review.
Yeah,
for
I
it.
did review that.
That's
live.
gamer.
And we do have that available on our YouTube channel
Yeah,
for the Halloween special.
That one's not on Spotify, so if you're listening on Spotify, I want you to freaking pause, punch your Xbox, and then go on youtube.com/The American Sushi Podcast and watch it.
And if you got a PS5, throw it out the window.
Well,
and
yeah. You gotta...
And then finally, read more anime. Read more anime.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
I'm sorry.
I just heard that out. I mean, I just heard. I fucked up. It's
I
watch
really
more
hope
anime.
I edit
read
this
more
because
manga.
I'm slowing that down and then adding the like
Hey,
angry. I'm adding Russell
already fucked
Westbrook
up.
going what?
Okay.
What?
I already fucked up, but that's what I had. And also,
More anime,
a
that's
secondary
epic.
goal. Let's get American Sushi to 1,000 subs on YouTube. That's another
1,000
goal that I
subs?
have with
Ooh,
the boy.
Gamer.
I'm saying it right here.
I
If we
think
don't
we're
get
gonna get there
1,000
by
subs, we're deactivating.
We're getting there by summer.
Deactivating.
Getting there by summer. There's no way. No way,
Well,
no how. So,
What if summer doesn't happen this year?
dude, that was 2020. 2021 is good. Knock it off.
Last couple days
I've not
beg
heard
to
of
differ.
anything bad happening.
Nothing
in
bad?
2021. Yeah, I just don't
Oh.
don't have ears, so that's why I haven't heard anything bad happening.
Well, something I'm sure we'll talk about later, but I did read the
Uh-huh.
latest My Hero Academia chapter today.
Oh hell yeah, you
and
did.
something happened in it that makes me
Nothing
very,
bad.
very upset.
Nothing bad.
Very upset.
Oh well. Before I tell you my epic New Year's resolutions are, I want to say thanks to Metal Mama for donating us some bits and saying hello. And
Hey.
the anime dude said, "What's up, fellow listeners of my favorite podcast?" And I hope he knows that this is not Rant Cafe. If he's looking for
right.
Rant Cafe, it's somewhere else.
Learn how to read.
Not
Jordan.
here.
Wrong place, bro.
So my New Year's resolutions,
Oh,
I want to
no.
read some more books. I want to read a book a month. That's kind of my goal.
It's a good idea.
It sounds stupid to read 12 books in a year. Like, that doesn't sound like that's that hard, but I'm really stupid, so I'd like to.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
Reading is very important, no matter how you do it.
I'm currently reading Dune, the hit book. That's going to be a
I've
film
heard. Yeah.
this year.
Isn't it already a film, too?
It is already a film, but it's only half the book, the first book.
Womp.
Uh-huh.
How
but
could they do that?
It's kind of like Space Game of Thrones. It's really good. I like it a lot.
Ooh.
And, like, there's, for sure, Game of Thrones for sure took some homage from Dune. I think Dune was first, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Once you see the movie, I'll explain it in more detail, because I don't want to spoil
Bet.
it for you. But definitely some Game of Thrones vibes.
Ho, 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 ho.
And then I also want to stop getting into stupid arguments with people.
But that's
When
like
it's-
your favorite thing to do.
That's so I will still do that on the podcast, but like in group messages, in DMs, in texts, like if someone says something that is like genuinely like very clearly trying to get an argument started of some sort, then I'm just not going to respond. Basically, I just don't want to exert that energy.
That's very noble of you, because I would not have the same willpower to not do that. I will say.
You know, and I've broken it a couple times, but they haven't been arguments. They've just been me being mad at people on sports Twitter and replying when I probably shouldn't. But I know that that's just going to be one reply, and I'm not going to respond again.
Yeah. Okay.
So like, yeah, we've got.
So don't take the bait. That's your.
Exactly. We've got a couple
That's your
friends that like to make some baity comments, and some that don't like to see the other point of view. And so I'm not going to waste my time.
Right.
I'm not going to waste my time with that, essentially. It's my other one. And,
I like that.
And then, probably play more games. I want to I'd like to stream maybe twice a week. Would be like a
Ooh.
goal. Or I might have to like do the math and figure out how many hours that would be, but something along those lines. Stream it
So what
probably
you're
at least
saying-
once a week.
Yeah. But what you're saying
What am I
is
saying?
you're trying to be more of a gamer.
Dude, I'm trying to be a gamer.
What?
I'm trying to be like gamer. Like double the gamer, double the fun.
Pog.
Oh, hey, you're a freaking talented guy, you know that?
Hey, thanks.
You
You're
know how to
like
say-
really awesome.
Thanks. That's really nice. That's the nicest thing you could have said there.
I could have said something not very nice, like
You...
I'm not gonna say it because it would be nice, you know.
Is that a New Year's resolution? You're never gonna be mean?
No,
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're honest.
I'm not
about
committing
it.
to that.
I'm glad you're honest about it.
I've probably been mean like already this year.
So,
I don't know
Pogchamp got banned on
Yeah.
Twitch. Well, not Pogchamp at this point, especially when you're listening to this on YouTube, but the original Pogchamp emote face got banned
Yes.
on Twitch. Got removed.
The man behind the Pog.
And so, what I think about this, so I don't care for the whole, like, Pog, like, idea, and, like, I feel like it's overused and it's kind of annoying to me, but I understand a lot of people like it. However,
Yes.
I don't think that the removal of it is, like, really censorship per se, because it's Twitch's emote. That'd be like if we removed our Noseboy emote because Noseboy was a frickin' domestic terrorist. So, if we removed that, like, that's not us censoring Noseboy, that's not wanting to be associated with something that we have on our channel that's not great. Plus, they're already replacing Pogchamp with other faces. Like, and I think the big thing is Pogchamp, like, transcends that emote. So, like, they could really put whoever in there, and I think it would still have the same impact.
Yeah, they could even put Darkside Phil in there.
I
It
would
be
fucking
perfect.
Be so happy. So
Exactly.
happy.
Anybody.
But yeah, what do you think about it?
Well, I don't really know too much about the guy himself in
Uh-huh.
terms of like why he's so controversial.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
I
doesn't
did
like-
see like his latest tweets.
He also doesn't
before they
like
took it down.
Darkside Phil. He hates Darkside Phil, and they used to get in arguments, so...
Really?
Absolutely, because he's a fighting game, like competitor and stuff, is what he's most known
Oh,
for.
really? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I just know that he was on his Twitter like inciting more violence with the recent coup d'etat. So
Uh-huh.
I can see why they might not want such a guy
Uh-huh.
being such a prevalent icon on their site, which I understand. So like I'm not upset about it because I'll be honest, I probably used the Pogchamp emote probably twice in my life. I haven't used it in
Are you a
5
gamer?
ever. Well, I would say that I'm like 2% gamer, but I am like 80%. I watch Twitch a lot, so.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Twitch too, and I would never have used it. I may, never mind. I was about to get into a conversation there. That wouldn't have been great, but I will say I'd say people know the Pogchamp emote more for the face rather than who it is.
Yeah, 100%.
And so, like, it doesn't matter who they put in there. I think it's still gonna live on. It's not like Pogchamp's gonna die because they removed the freaking guy from it. I don't think anyone even knew who he... Most people who used it or said it don't know who he was. I would believe.
I didn't even realize that the Pogchamp, like, phrase was more or less referencing the guy as well. Because for the longest time, I just thought it meant play of the game.
What?
Like, that's what
Really?
Pog stand for. Play
I
of
didn't
the game.
know that.
I mean, I don't know. Rustage was informing my ignorance about the fact that it does involve more of like the guy himself behind like the actual phrase Pogchamp. So I don't know. I just thought it always meant like play of the game, and like, but I guess not. So we'll see where that goes. I want to see some epic cool faces across Twitch. I want to see lots of Pogs, because there's gonna be a lot of them now.
Can there be a too spooky Pog emote, like a Mr. Skeletal Pog?
Well, if I was a partner and I could have more emotes, that'd be one thing. But I'm not!
Throwing shade at Twitch.tv.
I know. Why?
Get owned.
Frick Twitch. I want more emotes. I wouldn't even care about partner if they just gave us more emotes. That's all I really want.
Absolutely.
To be honest.
Yeah, it's just more emotes. Like, I think you should...
I have so many in my backlog.
You should still be able to scale emotes even if you're just an affiliate, I feel. If you have enough...
I know.
If you have enough
like,
sub points, quote unquote.
Exactly. I feel like it should be the exact same. But I guess that makes partner less exclusive or whatever. It makes it less sought after, which I can also understand, I guess. But I don't know. It's stupid.
Partners get like the hoodie and shit too? Like they get other things, I think.
Really? I know they get like a better rate on their like sub split stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't really know. And you can also squad stream. That's another thing that I really want because that'd be super cool. But
that's true. You could use like
other than that,
a third-party thing for squad streams though, like multi-stream or whatever.
Oh really? I
think
didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, there are third-party ones. I got redeemed to release one of my drafted tweets. You want to know what it is? What do you think it is? What do you think my drafted tweet is that I'm going to release right now?
Is it something about touching spaghetti?
No, this one is really dumb, actually. This isn't even a good...
Oh.
This is one I drafted last night, so this isn't a very good redeem. But it was any of my followers read Dune, and that's it. I was going to make something else added onto that, but I'm like, I'll do that tomorrow, and just didn't. So, there you go.
Hell yeah.
What a good redeem.
Wow. What a epic drafted tweet coming to the forefront.
That's right. It's gamer time. But yeah, I think Pogchamp will live on. It's not in any danger. And the guy's just not a great person. So if the business if it wasn't a global emote, I could see more of an outcry. Like if it was someone's personal emote. Yeah. But it's a global emote. So I don't care if they remove it.
Right. Frick them. Get them out of here. No more Pug.
That's right. I also saw something cool while I was releasing this drafted tweet. Someone, Matt Churn, added us to a list, added the American Sushi Twitter to a list on Twitter.
Is it a list of people to avoid?
I it sure should be. And so I'm not entirely sure what it is exactly, but it's YouTubers star emoji, and there's 3,048 members, and we're one of them.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna see if you're on it.
I don't really know what the lists mean on
Twitter. Me neither. Oh, the YouTube at YouTube 5012 is on there, so that's good.
Frick yeah.
The hit YouTube channel Dr. Skittle.
Oh.
Is on there.
That sounds like a copyright infringement.
That's something. What? There's some weirdos on here. You know what? We might fit into this list because there's some freaking weird people. I gotta take this picture. This guy's picture is awesome.
Nothing makes me happier than knowing I'm on a list.
You are on many lists. That's how you know you're a gamer.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So something else has been happening on Twitter as of today/last night.
What else?
And that is
what else?
The epic greatest anime manga company distributor of all time, Shueisha, are out here banning Dragon Ball GIFs and One Piece pictures, and they're basically just DMCAing basically anybody on Twitter who's ever posted anything about any series that they own, including GIFs on the Twitter GIF
hold the phone.
Poster.
I think you're okay.
Okay, I'm holding it.
Because they won't ban doujinshi or whatever doujins.
They won't.
So that's good.
Well, the thing is too, it's like their new copyright law is only for people in Japan. Like they can't.
Oh, okay.
They can't put that's the problem. It's like if you don't live in Japan, you're not affected by those laws. So basically, the general census is that there's just a bot that fucked up and just started banning DMCAing everybody. And they're gonna get that under control. But even so, what the fuck, Shueisha? What are you doing? Why? I want to.
How are you gonna ban freaking GIFs on the Twitter GIF thing?
Right?
That's dumb.
Anybody could go to court and be like, "Bro, I posted a GIF." And they'd be like, "Yeah, why are we even here? You're wasting our time."
And Shueisha would be like, "Yeah, they posted a GIF of our stuff."
Kill them.
And they'd say GIF too. That's what Shueisha
Death penalty.
Would say.
Yeah, you're right. They would, because they're an evil corporation apparently.
Oh fuck yeah.
So yeah, they suck. They've also been notorious for striking people on YouTube for a long time, so I'm not really surprised by this.
Sweet. That's good.
But yeah, that sucks. Basically, for those who aren't familiar with what's going on, a lot of anime Twitter accounts have locked themselves today so that Shueisha can't see their tweets, and therefore they can't DMCA them.
That's right.
So it's just, we're on lockdown, but I think it's kind of blown over. No, I don't really know for sure, but
it seems like it was last night into early this morning that it was happening.
Yep.
And it says you will not face legal charges for downloading a few frames of a manga, several dozen pages or more, or posting photographs where the manga is not the focus of the photo. That's really dumb. I feel like
it's incredibly stupid.
That's so easy to bypass. That's really dumb. Just post freaking the hamburger guy, and then just put a manga panel in like the background. Say it's not the focus. Hamburger is, but it's also there, but it's not the focus.
I just don't know like what they're gonna do. Like how I don't see how this is gonna help anybody.
Yeah.
Not even themselves.
No, I do understand wanting to like get paid for your artistic endeavors. Like that does make a lot of sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you gain from striking gifts. Like I don't know what you gain from getting rid of pictures. Like,
well, I feel like the biggest issue for like the biggest thing they're trying to combat is obviously like illegal scan sites.
Yeah.
But even so, it's like a lot of those at this point aren't even based in Japan. A lot of them they're set up like overseas or whatever. Because I'm not a technical lingo epic gamer myself. I don't know the lingo. So I don't know how that all works, but I know a lot of them, like, whenever they get shut down, they literally just set it up in a new country most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, Kiss Manga's back, I believe.
Oh, really?
Like, you can go to it. It's kind of shitty, but it's there.
Fuck 'em.
It sucks.
I found a new one.
It's not good, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, dude! I got freaking free delivery for my food delivery app for the next 7 days.
What?
Yeah, dude, can you believe that?
You're gonna get food delivered?
I like to go without a mask to restaurants instead.
You don't grow your own crops.
And then I just argue with the waitress and call her stupid.
And then write down your phone number and say, "Call me, please." On in the area where the tip is.
Instead of a tip.
Yeah, that is the tip. My precious time and effort
and attention. It's the best.
Is the tip.
Ooh, I can tell you a story because I know James and Luke won't listen to this because I don't want them to
Hell yeah.
I don't want them to get the satisfaction. They definitely won't listen this far into the podcast. So once they went to a restaurant together, this is during COVID, so they're shitty people. But they left my Snapchat on a receipt, and the girl added me and tried to figure out who I was, and I said that wasn't me, and then unadded her.
Wow.
And I said sorry they were annoying.
Look at them harassing essential workers.
Exactly.
How dare they? You know what? I'm gonna remove the ZESTY emotes just to. This is too far. They are officially controversial figures in my eyes.
New ZESTY emotes every day. Different people being ZESTY.
Yep. Wow. How could they do this?
Yeah. So I never told them because I don't want them to. I don't want them to know that they actually got it to work. But
wow.
They definitely won't listen this far in.
That's really cool.
Isn't that an awesome story?
Yeah. How could they do this?
Hell yeah. And also this week / last week / over the holiday break, I have been tentatively writing an outline and a script for a video.
What?
Yeah, I haven't told
You're
you about this.
You're gonna make a video?
I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna tell you the total subject matter, but it will make a lot of people mad. I'll tell you the subject matter, but I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. But basically, I'm gonna say a very popular film is overrated. Is like the long and the short of it. And I've got a lot of evidence to why it's overrated.
Do I know this film?
Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be one of the people mad at me.
Oh.
If you had to guess what movie you think it is, I want you to tell me.
Okay. My only question before that is it a movie that has like multiple sequels?
This particular one does not have multiple sequels, but there are multiple installments in the film franchise or series or what have you.
I think I have a guess.
Okay, what do you think?
It's probably going to be Infinity War Endgame.
Oh, that's too easy. No.
Too easy?
Yeah,
damn.
That'd be too easy.
Fuck.
My video
otherwise,
for that
it's a Star Wars movie.
My video for that would be like, this sucked. And then
Yep, game over. That and Star Wars were the first ones that my brain went to.
Star Wars is a good guess, but no, it's not that either. So you'll have to stay tuned later in the year. It'll come out. I have to do some more research
I'm excited.
but it'll be good.
I'm excited.
It's something
I'm big pumped.
I saw on a tweet, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. I'm going to try to look into this. And then did, and I was like, you're right.
Are you going to put it on your existing YouTube channel?
It might go there. I don't know where it'll go.
Okay.
It'll probably go on my,
where to look for
on my
it.
YouTube channel.
Bet.
But I'll talk more about it once I'm, like, in the process of editing it and stuff.
Frick, yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Even if I'm mad, I'm
you're
so
gonna
excited.
You're going to be super mad, but I think you're going to understand once I explain it.
For sure.
So, Jordan, the anime dude YT.
What?
Follow him on YouTube, the anime dude. On Twitter, the anime dude YT, I think.
And maybe Twitch, too.
That is the anime dude YT. He's going to be a partner this year. That's a fact. Only positive vibes.
If he gets better internet.
If his internet ever works, he'll be a partner. I love seeing when I'm playing Apex. The anime dude got online. The anime dude went offline. The anime dude went online. He went offline. Just over and over.
How dare.
I feel so
his
bad.
Internet.
I
would, at this point, I would perform a coup d'etat on his internet.
Dude,
company.
I would literally try to make my own internet with a stick and a rock.
Yeah, exactly.
If that's what my internet was doing. But he said he redeemed a Get a Question Answered.
Oh.
On our Twitch channel, which you can do, dear listeners. And we will answer it right now. And he said, have you guys been voting for your favorite One Piece characters? Have you been
I did a couple times.
I voted a couple times. I voted for different ones, too, because I'm a good person.
Yeah, I voted for 2 different characters. Honestly, I forgot the website, so I didn't get to do it the third day that I was aware. But I voted twice. I voted once for Robin and once for Frankie, because Frankie deserves it.
I voted for Sanji and Bartolomeo.
Those are good choices. I feel like Zoro, Luffy, and Sanji are going to get a fuck ton of votes, so I wanted to spread them out to other people.
Absolutely.
But they were both Straw Hats anyways, so...
Oh, Metal Mama is going above and beyond and gifting subs to lots of people. Codex, Jazzy, and Issa. Issa makes really good art and made art for our Christmas special, which we uploaded.
Yep.
Since we last had a podcast.
Go check it out.
That was a lot of fun. That turned out way better than I thought it was going to, actually.
It was lovely. I did some stupid edits for the clips people sent in, too, where I, like, zoomed in on their face just to add the emphasis.
Okay, I need to rewatch it then. I didn't know you did that. That's awesome.
Well, like, for instance, when, because I remember you added some stuff to, like, James and Luke's part, right?
Oh, I added something to you, too.
There's a couple parts where, like, James will, like, make a face. And so, like, there was one part where he, like, looked over at Luke after you said something. Yeah. So I just... close-up of his face turning to add the emphasis. Just stupid stuff like that while I had a little bit of time there.
Oh, yeah, I put like, the question marks around there.
Yeah, yep.
What? Did you see what I did when you put on your shirt?
I think so.
Oh, I put an Eric Andre
I watched
video.
all the way through it.
I put an Eric Andre video.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I'm so happy
yeah.
about that.
I'll have you know that I have worn both of those shirts once since I've
have
them.
you?
Yes.
That's
I did not leave the house. Nobody saw me, but I did wear them.
Well, okay, you don't have to say you didn't leave the house. I already know.
Well, after Duck Dynasty took over the White House, I don't know if I should be caught dead with that thing.
They did look like Duck Dynasty, didn't they?
Yeah, like a good 80% could be tied back to the Duck Dynasty lineage.
Fuck yeah. Because they inbreed.
Yes, that's the joke.
Oh, I get it.
Yes. Yes. They are rich from duck whistles.
Duck whistles. Can you do a duck whistle? That was friggin' good. Ducks are gonna be crashing into your house.
Bro, I can already hear the fucking, like,
boom,
boom, boom, boom, on the roof. Like, they're just flying in.
It's like Santa and his reindeer, but really stupid.
Yeah, it's ducks.
Dude, what if instead of Santa, it was like pelicans and carried gifts in their friggin' gullet?
Yeah, isn't that how babies are born?
No, that's a stork, you fucking moron.
Fuck! Damn it. You're right. I can't believe... sorry, I'm not a bird expert.
That's true. You're not a bird expert. You're a Bex...
Did you know that at one point in time the platypus was like a mythical creature?
Dude,
because some guy saw one and he's like, what the fuck is that thing? And then he tried to tell people about it and everyone's like, that's not real, shut up. And then they were discovered later and everyone's like, oh, so that actually was real.
That's awesome. They just found one. They're like, oh shit! I thought this was a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of rich white dudes coming in to like explore Australia and Africa and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, what the fuck is that thing?" And then they drew like a picture of it, and it was like, "Dude, I saw this weird ass duck beaver." And then everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up, Will. Get out of here."
That's gotta be how every animal is created. They'd be like, "Dude, what the fuck is this?" And then they just make up a name for it. Saw a dinosaur, and they're like, "Fuck, this is big."
Yeah. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Yeah. That's Jordan.
Oh.
You seen his facial hair?
No.
No. Yeah, anyways.
Okay.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
No, not really.
Fuck. Well.
I think it's all a bunch of baloney. We would have found it by now.
Bunch of barnacles. Wait. Okay, so I think Bigfoot is real, and let me explain to you why. Okay, you ever been on YouTube.com?
Yes.
So on YouTube.com, there's this weird, unique like rabbit hole that you can fall into, if you can believe that. And what it is a bunch of people from some other country. I still don't quite grasp it. It's very difficult, but they like make these elaborate underground homes out of just like a chisel. It's fucking bizarre. It's super weird.
I've seen some of those.
Yeah, they're super,
at least on Twitter I have.
They're super relaxing and like kind of ASMR-y. But like, how do they get a camera? How do they upload it? How is there so many? How do they get so many videos? How? And so Bigfoot lives with them, and he's the one recording.
Oh, okay. See, I was gonna make an argument that they probably use a rock and a stick for their internet, like you said earlier. So that was gonna be my hypothesis there.
That was a good joke. That's a good one.
It's all coming full circle.
Dude, hell yeah. But yeah, I also think Bigfoot's how to basic.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
I haven't seen Bigfoot and him in the same place at the same time.
Shit. Well, okay, here's the issue with that. He shows his legs a lot in videos, and they don't look like he's got that huge feet.
Yeah, he shaves.
Oh.
Do you think Bigfoot at this point wouldn't shave?
Well, I don't know if Bigfoot's a smart guy or if he's like an ape, you know? Like.
Whoa.
Well, he could be like a gorilla.
Do you think that Bigfoot you think Bigfoot would like be able to reconcile with modern society?
No. We would murder him immediately.
I feel like it'd be like a cave. Do you think a caveman could like reconcile with modern society?
Dude, he would be in a cage in a museum immediately.
He'd be in a zoo.
That's more of what I mean. Sorry,
but see, what you're forgetting, in fact, is that there was a caveman that got reintegrated into human society, and you know what that was? That was the Geico commercials. That was the Geico commercials. They made a show about it.
I was gonna say, isn't there like some weird movie about like these two cavemen people that like pork?
That's the.
I feel like I don't know. It's not the same thing. It's like it's not the show. It's like completely different. But I have this vague like I've seen it somewhere of someone talking about it. Mm-hmm. God damn it! Someone can let me know in the comments and or Twitch chat.
They literally made a sitcom out of the Geico caveman commercials. And I Googled it to make sure this was real and not a fever dream. And one of the images is Zoom cast reunion of Geico's cavemen raises money for charity. You want to take a gander? How much money you think they raised for charity?
$11,000.
It was $17. I don't.
Well, you know what? That's $17 charity didn't have before. Thanks to the caveman from Geico.
I think it's an edit, but it just. 17.
I wonder if that show did well, you know?
No, it's not going on still.
Well, yeah, but it could have been like popular for like the first episode or something.
Let me see some reviews of it on IMDb.
Okay.
Oh, well, all right. It's starting out with a 20% on
fuck.
Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, shit.
Yo, can you imagine getting hired for like the role of like the caveman in those commercials, being like, hell yeah, dude, I got a good gig, and then like after like doing a couple of them, they're like, hey, bro, how would you want to do a full show of this, like a legit TV show
based
on our insurance?
Oh my god.
And man's
so,
like,
Oh, this is
Me,
remarkable. This is remarkable. There are multiple 10 out of 10 references. And one of them, or reviews rather, one of them says,
Okay.
multiple of them, in fact, have the title, Crave the Cave.
It's so stupid.
I am blown away and flabbergasted.
Yo, hold up. I need to check something.
And one of the reviews is like, what is happening? This guy was in a focus group for it. What?
Yo,
The
this
raw
might be
version?
like...
I'm blown away.
This could be like a hidden YouTuber gem right here. Like, this is an idea for somebody to review the Caveman show and probably get like 1 million views.
Dude,
I'd
pay to watch Danny Gonzalez review the freaking Caveman show.
Exactly. Like, that's right up their alley. Why haven't they done this yet?
Okay, one of the reviews. One of the reviews is 2 out of 10. All right, we get it. Cavemen are discriminated.
Fuck.
Hey, I bet he was at the Capitol yesterday.
Yep. Epic.
The show tries hard to be funny, but it just isn't. I think it was trying to be like a Bachelor's Gone Wild show. The crying caveman is annoying. The caveman with glasses is too smart to be a caveman. Ha ha ha! What is happening? What? I love this show. Warning spoilers, and there's no... Oh, that's an enormous review. I'm not reading that.
Okay.
One of them's not too good, and you want to guess what they gave it for not too good?
A 4.
It was a 1.
Oh.
Oh my god, I can't...
God damn it.
Dude, I gotta watch this. I don't know where I can find it, but I'm gonna watch it.
Hold up. I gotta check Amazon.
This one says...
What is this show called?
Cavemen.
Like, just Cavemen?
Cavemen. Mm-hmm.
Do you know what year it came out?
2007.
You know what? Let me see. Oh, come on.
Let me go find some.
Let me type
reviews for
Cavemen
this.
DVD.
This is a friggin' gem.
All right. Well, that's not it. That's not it. None of these are it.
Wait, Nick Kroll and John Mulaney were in this. What is happening?
I don't know if it was ever released physically. Maybe if I type Geico.
Rotten Tomatoes. There's only 15 reviews for it. Is it available on...
God damn it.
Oh.
America needs this.
A top critic says, and I quote, "It isn't funny." 1 out of 4. Oh, I'm so happy. Dude, I'm gonna, for sure, unironically like this. There's no way. It's much worse than anticipated. There's like a few people that really like it. This is bizarro. I'm friggin' blown away. Metacritic has it at a friggin' rockin' 19%.
Oof.
Oh, this should be on the search for the worst.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, all right. Who gave this
I don't know if he does shows though. I can't
Who
think
gave
of
this a 60?
All I can think of is movies that he's done.
Oh, it's easy to see why preview DVDs weren't distributed. The show just isn't funny.
Preview DVDs.
One of them gave it a 0. How do you get a 0?
Well, you make the Caveman show.
All right. It's based on the Geico TV commercials. Cavemen is a failed attempt at social commentary / liberal allegory where the cavemen are the minorities.
All right, this is YouTube and Spotify exclusive time.
Welcome.
Hey.
So, I gotta tell you, this epic quote from the TV show Cavemen.
Okay.
All right. Keep you penis in your genus. Too late! Joel is dating the human Kate, but he worries she may be ashamed of him because he hasn't gotten to meet her friends yet. Oh no. Of course, it turns out she actually has a thing for cavemen, and she's not ashamed at all. That's the first episode, it sounds like. Dude,
I'm amazed anybody greenlit that thinking it would be profitable.
There's multiple zero reviews. I've never seen anything this disliked, I don't think. Oh, man. All right. That's a rabbit hole I'm not sure I can stand.
Dig yourself
I
out
can
of.
stand going into right now. I'm going to lose
well,
way too many
know
brain
what you're
cells.
doing tonight.
Jerking off to cavemen.
What? Oh, well, you do what you gotta do, I guess.
Thanks, man. I will do my best.
Hey, dude.
They're definitely whatever. I don't know. I'm still bugged on Twitch being down, but I'm gonna just put my phone away so I don't think about it. I think it went down earlier
this happened
today
yesterday too.
I think it went down earlier today too.
It might have. It was definitely down yesterday
for
a while.
And I think a few days ago too.
Wow, Twitch, way to big suck.
I mean, at least they don't have anyone. It's tough when you're. A game? It's tough when you're a small time business like Amazon's Twitch, but.
Right.
I don't know how they could afford friggin' things. But anyways, yeah, let's play a game. I'm a gamer.
An epic game?
Dude, I'm a friggin' gamer. Let's game, bro.
Wow. Okay. So basically, we've done over 20 podcasts now, right?
That's true. We are on 23, and if you say I'm wrong, you're wrong.
Well, we definitely could be, but we're above 20 for sure.
That's true. Okay.
So, basically, what I want to do for this game today is test your American sushi knowledge. Oh. So don't go look at the YouTube channel. You just stay put. Don't look at anything.
Yes. Okay. I can do this.
So this is basically just. It's going to be very very short-lived. It's going to be a very short game, but I got a couple questions to rock your socks.
This is way above the games you've been bringing to the podcast.
I know. It's a new year. We have to turn these things around.
All right. Let's hear it. Give me question one.
The very first question. So on the YouTube channel so far, we have 15 podcasts that are available to the public.
Okay. Yes.
Out of those 15,
let
me just make sure, which 3 podcasts do not have a sushi featured in the thumbnail?
Okay.
You don't have to get the number. Just you could say let's just say all 3 of these have guests.
Lohalese.
Negative.
What? Okay.
Wrong.
Fuck. Don't.
You only get 2 more guesses because you suck.
Zesty Boys.
Negative.
Fuck. What? Oh, I'm blown away. Okay. Old One Tooth.
Negative.
What? How did I not get any of them?
You suck.
These are all ones with guests? Okay, then one has to be with Briggs for sure.
Briggs is the first one that did not feature a sushi in the thumbnail.
Jordan and Cyanide.
Correct.
Okay, and then is one of them just Jordan?
Yes.
Okay. I did get them. You
guessed all the other podcasts in the process.
Once I guessed half of the podcasts, I did get it right. So
exactly. There's still more questions, so don't go looking now. You can look afterwards.
I'm not looking. I'm cool.
Who was our very first guest?
Who was our first guest?
Very first.
Was it Wyatt?
Negative.
Fuck! He was our first, 2 or 3 for sure. But it was then Luke, wasn't it?
No, Luke was our first.
Who was it? Okay. Yeah.
It goes Luke, Jordan, Adam and Joseph, Briggs, James, then Wyatt.
Okay.
So you were way off.
I was way
off. Freaking loser.
Okay. I should have thought about that one more, because, I for sure wanted us to have more guests before we invited someone we didn't know personally. But indeed. I am stupid, so continue.
Which animated character has been in our thumbnails twice?
Ooh.
While every other one has only appeared once or not at all.
Oh, I know who it is. It's Mirko.
Oh, it is.
Yep, I knew
got him.
Because that was in...
moment.
And you want me to tell you which 2 episodes it's in?
Yeah.
It's in Muscle Girls with Noble Lucy, and it's in Rabbit Girls or whatever it was called. The very first episode. Yep.
Yep.
In those 2.
Indeed. All right. I got one more question. I just got to make sure I got the details ready. So let's see. Boom. All right.
All right.
How many male characters have appeared in our thumbnails?
I'm gonna need a range, I think.
All right, let me make sure I got the number right first. Okay. So I will give you 3 options. It is either 3, 4, or 6.
What? It's that few? I promise you I was gonna guess like 30. I swear to you I was gonna guess like 30.
Well, like, you gotta think, most thumbnails will have 2 characters and then our person in the
people.
center, right?
Yeah.
So most of them, I will say, are female. So how
I'm
many
gonna
male?
I'm gonna say 4.
You're correct!
Hell yeah!
You got him.
I'm a gamer. How many points did I win?
You did pretty good, but you also kind of sucked eggs in the beginning.
Oh, okay. So what you're telling me is you didn't keep score?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
I just wanted to test your knowledge.
All right. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to make it really annoying and say, what did you say at this time?
Yeah, with this time code, what are your exact words?
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, if you want bonus points.
Yeah.
What was the first male character / what podcast was it featured in?
I don't think it was Luke's, so I think it was Briggs. Is it Escanor?
Nope. Escanor's never been in one of our
okay.
thumbnails.
Who is it?
You suck.
And what episode?
It's Griffith, and it's with Jordan. His first time.
Okay. Well, Griffith's...
Femboy Griffith.
Griffith's a femboy. So I have some breaking news for you, right as we're recording this. So, Donald Joseph Trump's Twitter account has been permanently suspended as we speak. As we speak. It has been suspended. They didn't even wait for him to get out of office to do it.
That's amazing.
I'm blown away.
Oh, I know he got banned on, I think it was permanently suspended.
On Twitch?
No, it was on also on Facebook.
Oh,
his like page or whatever got basically muted until he's out of office. So that's funny.
I know it was on.
Wow.
He got his Twitch account removed too.
Bro, imagine being such a national fuck up that you get all your social media banned.
Every single social media just suspended or removed. That would suck.
That's amazing.
That's terrible. Oh, well, he's probably not too happy right now.
I mean, he can't tell us.
That's true. We won't know. Who cares?
Unless he makes like a national...
I mean, you could use the presidential Twitter account technically, I guess, if you wanted to be annoying.
Well, I was thinking he could make like a video statement and be like, I have been banned on Facebook and Twitter. Unban me immediately or I click the button.
or I click the button. He threatens nuclear warfare because he's so pissed off at it.
Could you imagine, assuming that we survived a nuclear holocaust, like, eons down the line when civilization has finally caught back up to where we are now, they're like, yeah, go turn to your history books, page 2052. Yeah, this is when President 45, Donald J. Trump, clicked the nukes because he got banned on Twitter.
Dude, that would suck. That'd be horrendous.
If only. I just think what's hilarious to me is like all the people who are memeing about... Well, to me, what's most memeable about all this is just how everyone was just able to walk in.
That's so ridiculous.
The fucking Capitol building. Like, there's a whole movie about stealing a national artifact.
The Declaration.
And it took all this bullshit to get it. And it's like you could literally just walk in and take it. No one would bat an eye.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what they pay the Secret Service for, but it's to kill women, apparently.
Yeah.
And not really guard against what they're supposed to be guarding.
Yeah. I mean, real talk, though. Someone was jumping through my window. I'd shoot him.
You think so?
I don't care who they are. Even if you're fucking, like, if I don't realize it's you and you're going crashing through my window and screaming profanities, like, you're going down.
I don't
even
that's
care.
Exactly what I'd do. Is I'd come in like your friggin' sleep paralysis demon and go.
Yeah, like I don't want to be insensitive, but if you're pulling that shit and you get killed, like I'm not like, bro, that's your fault. I'm not blaming anybody except you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised more people didn't get shot, realistically.
Dude, I know. It's probably, not to get all political here, but it's probably just because it's a bunch of rednecks.
That's what I'm, like, and again, I don't think this is even a controversial stance, per se, but if it was, like, people from a different country, like...
Bro.
That'd be 9/11. That's exactly
It'd be ground zero.
It'd literally be 9/11 again. Like, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but, like, that's what it'd be. They'd be storming the Capitol.
Yeah, like all these people legit were terrorists. 100%.
Absolutely. I don't know that that's a hot take, like, and I think there were some people there that were just, like, pissed off about the election results and, like, just wanted to protest, but...
Yeah,
you don't go into the building to do that. That's so dumb.
You don't break the fucking door down.
And they just did. Like, and they took friggin' selfies and shit. It was so dumb. It was so stupid.
Like, I know I tweeted about it, but to me the funniest thing is, like, these same exact people, the ones who are like, these fucking rioters are breaking small businesses, and I would never be violent. And now look at them now. Look at them now. I bet you same people, bro. So sad. Pathetic.
Oh, shit. Well, good thing that would never happen where we live. We just have cross burnings.
Yep.
That's awful.
It's freaking...
But it's happened within the last, like, probably 20 years.
Within our lifetimes.
Absolutely. 100%.
So that's epic.
That is
epic.
Stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, I talked about, on a lighter note, talk about rereading One Piece, and I think I'm going to do that at some point this year.
I'm excited for you. I did, like, a couple years ago, I did, like, a rewatch, kind of, just of specific arcs, more or less. But for me, it was nice to revisit Whole Cake through the anime. Because I figured, like, while I was reading that week to week, it didn't, like, fully register with me. But getting that full rewatch made me appreciate it a lot more. So I think it'll be that way for a lot of arcs for you.
That's what I was thinking. And I'm going to read Skypiea.
I would definitely read. Watching it was so hard. I wanted to drop it during that point. It was hard to get. Like, I knew if I just pushed through, it would be fine, but... Like, the only redeeming factor is Enel, basically.
Yeah.
Everything else is yeesh.
Is he a good villain?
I mean, I like him as a villain.
Yeah, cool.
He's not, like, the best villain by far, but he's got, like, a cool ability, and he's kind of an asshole, you know? I think you'll like it if you read it, but don't watch, please.
I don't think there's any part of One Piece that I won't like if I read. Even the best
arc. The
Foxy arc. The best arc? Foxy arc?
No,
There's Afro Luffy. Tier. Don't talk about it.
I mean, I think Afro Luffy is extraordinarily overrated.
That's an awful take.
I know it is, but I'm saying it. I'm throwing it in the air. I don't care about the backlash.
There's something to be said about being so brave to say a take like that.
Yep. I'm not. See, you know, New Year's resolution. I'm not scared to voice my controversial opinions.
You're gonna be like Briggs,
I'm not scared.
Waking up and getting people mad.
Yeah, just waking up and I choose violence.
I would like to make people mad today, and then I won't engage with it because that's my New Year's resolution. Also, I finished Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, did you? What'd you think of season 2?
I don't think season 2 is as good as season 1. And
I would probably agree with that, but I still think it's pretty top tier for what it is.
I've seen a lot of people say season 2 is way better, and I don't get where they get that from. But,
I think there's just a lot of like, oh, that's cool type of stuff, but like I still think season 1's better overall.
I think season 1
there's a couple things that bug me a little. Like, what bugged me the most is just how Boba Fett's like, hey, thanks for the armor, I'll help you out. It's like, I feel like he wouldn't do that.
I am in fact indebted to you and will not leave your side until I help you.
Like, I get that they're just he's one of those very ambiguous characters from the original stuff, so it's like, you know, he was never set in stone anyway, so like if that's how he actually is, sure. It just felt a little like, how are we gonna get Boba Fett in here? Like that, like, and they're just like, here you go, just push. He's here. Look at him.
And like,
that's the only thing I didn't really like.
I liked Ahsoka. I like her a lot.
Yeah, her actress is good though. From like she was in like the Daredevil stuff, so I knew she would do a good job.
I forgot. I didn't know that, but yeah, she's really good. I liked I liked the sand episode a lot. I think that was probably the high point, honestly. The sand episode and then the finale.
Wasn't that like episode 1?
Sand episode was episode 1. I liked it a lot though. I thought I like the ones where they have kind of like complete stories. And then the one that I really didn't like was the spider episode. That had no point to me.
I actually liked that one. I think that's more of just like it doesn't drive the plot, but it kind of just, it's like its own episodic thing.
It is an episodic thing, absolutely.
That's what I liked about it, but I can see why you'd be frustrated in that sense.
But I think nothing changed in that episode. We didn't learn anything new, and nothing changed.
You're right. I think it was more just to put him in a stressful situation for the content, you could say.
And it's like cool to see him like fight and try to save Grogu, but like, and I think that might have been that's not the episode he found his name out. But like the episodic episodes in season 1, like the self-contained stories, always seemed like they showed something about the Mandalorian, and this one didn't. I don't think.
You're right. I would say in season 1, the worst episode of season 1 is still, the worst episode of season 1, I'm just gonna start over.
All right.
The worst episode of season 2 is still way better than the worst episode of season 1, which is the episode where he's like taking that one bounty hunter under his wing to go after what's her face that's now with Boba Fett.
Episode.
I didn't like that one.
I thought he was cool. I thought he was like, they were a good. It's like a mentor dynamic type thing.
I thought it was just a little like too underexplored. They're just like, this kid wants to be a bounty hunter, and then the lady's like, hey, that Mandalorian guy is rich as fuck. Go take him out.
Yeah.
He's also guilty as hell. And he's like, oh, okay. I felt like it's one of those tropes I've kind of just seen before, more or less. Like oh, hey, why don't you actually turn on the guy that you're working with type of thing.
That's true.
I just felt it was like,
tropey.
It could have been better. So I feel like that was the low point for me. Whereas this season, like even the episodic stuff, like I felt like the spider creatures were like really scary, I guess is the best way to put it. So the whole time I'm like, how the fuck is this man gonna get out of this?
Look how fucking
and like
big
he
these
barely
creatures
did.
are, He got lucky by freaking Dingus and Dorfus
right
coming and saving him.
It also shows me like what the worst thing about Star Wars would be like if you were actually in that universe. It's just the fact that like if you want to go to another planet, like you're gonna have to fly, right?
Yeah.
And the problem with that is if something happens to your ship, like what the fuck are you gonna do if you don't know how to repair that shit? You're just dead.
Stranded and dead. And
exactly. Like that would suck.
Especially if you're just like a normal person.
Yeah, because it's like, what are you going to do? If you try to repair that in, like, the vacuum of space, you'll literally die. If you try to just land and repair it somewhere, fucking Spider McGee and his 5,000 children are going to come after you.
Because freaking Baby Yoda ate one.
Oh, he did.
Fucking everything.
Right?
I will say, this is a big spoiler, I wasn't that sad that he left.
I wasn't either. I think it served its purpose.
I agree.
It's like, the whole point was take Grogu to Jedi.
And he got him 2 Jedi.
Yep, 2 Jedi.
And I loved
seeing... I also,
What?
Go, you first.
I loved seeing young Luke.
I did too. I thought like they could have done a little better with the CGI, but the whole purpose of the scene was effective.
And I think
I was happy.
Like, he was badass, but I would have liked to see, like, I don't know, I feel like that whole series should have been 2 episodes. I feel like they could have cut out Frog Woman entirely. Like, I don't know what her point was. She wanted to go home. Cool. Like
yeah.
They could have cut her out entirely. Still had a little bit of the, like, spider planet in a different, like, area. And then, like, stretched out we're going to go rescue Baby Yoda.
I think the whole point of that was basically just to get Mando to the planet that had Bo-Katan on it, honestly.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I didn't even know Bo-Katan was a legacy character. I thought she was just like other Mandalorian people.
Nope.
I didn't realize she was like from Clone Wars, so I found that out after the fact. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh, that's true. He did meet her there. I like that, and I think they're setting up for like the Siege of Mandalore, which will be fucking badass. I'd be really excited. I hope that's season 3, and I think it'll be really cool.
Yep. I also need to watch Clone Wars. Is what I need to do. I feel like watching that would give me a lot of context because it's like one. I only know a little bit about Ahsoka, and I know she's like the focus of that whole show, basically, more or less.
Yeah.
Bo-Katan's in it, the Darksaber's in it, and I don't know anything about that. So,
yeah,
if they're bringing that stuff in, I feel like it's, especially because a lot of people say Clone Wars is really good for what it is. It makes me interested in checking it out.
Yeah, Ahsoka's Anakin's Padawan.
Yep.
I thought that, like, when I was a kid, I was like, that's fucking badass. That's awesome.
I know.
But I didn't like that, like, basically, she replaced Ayla Secura, who is one of my favorite Star Wars Battlefront 2 characters.
Is she the one with two sabers in blue?
Yep. And she's
I
in,
remember
like,
using her.
one episode in the freaking prequels. Like, one movie.
I think it's 3, and she just dies.
Yep. She's not. Doesn't do too much, but I liked using her in Battlefront a lot.
Yep.
But yeah, I think overall Mandalorian's a really good show.
Yeah.
Like, I would be pretty content if it ended after the season still. But they announced a season 3, but like that's kind of where I'm at. I always get nervous when shows keep going on too long.
Yeah, I think as long as they have stuff to do that's like good, basically.
And I think Star Wars has a universe that is so interesting. Like everyone wants to know more about it.
And they barely show it.
Exactly, and there are a billion Star Wars podcasts and books and everything like out there to explore. So they're not gonna run out of material.
Yeah, and now there's all these new shows coming out for it too, which also worries me. But part of me is excited for some of it. Because like obviously, since Ahsoka's getting her own show, that means we'll get. I think it's supposed to take place in the same time period as The Mandalorian, so I don't think it's gonna be like, so we won't. I don't know. That could be cool, depending on what it is, because, more Jedi stuff I'm always a fan of.
Yes.
And then the thing I'm most excited for, though, is the Obi-Wan thing.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool.
Like, in between 3 and 4. I don't know. I think that'll be pretty dope.
I'd really like just a smuggler. Like, they had Han Solo, who's a smuggler, I guess. But, like, I want to see, like, the nitty-gritty, dirty underworld of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I agree. They're doing more shows too that I can't remember offhand.
Yeah, they're doing
those are the two I'm most excited for.
Boba Fett spin-off show.
Oh, that's right.
That'll be
that
cool.
one I'm not really excited for, to be honest.
You don't think so?
I mean, I like Boba Fett a lot. I've always liked the aesthetic of the Mandalorians more than anything, even if I didn't know too much of the outside lore. He's always been like one of my favorites design-wise. But I think like seeing him in this season where he's just kind of like, oh yeah, I'll help you out for no reason. It's just like, I don't know. I'm not totally invested in his character.
I will say they kind of ass-pulled to get him back alive anyways, too. They're just basically like, yeah, he's alive. Whatever.
Well, I know
Don't think
supposedly in the like extended lore, he like crawls out of the Sarlacc pit. Like, so he fights his way out, basically, supposedly. So he never actually died, but I don't know, just the idea he's just kind of wandering around this whole time, just like doing nothing. He still has his ship somehow.
Yeah, exactly. It just happened to still be there. But I did I thought like the post-credit scene was pretty satisfying. I don't know if you saw that. Where they were sitting on friggin' Jabba the Hutt's
throne
area. Yeah. That was cool looking.
So I guess in that aspect, if he becomes kind of like the Mos Eisley underworld guy, I could see that being pretty interesting
cool.
if they take it that route.
I don't think they will, though. I think Star Wars is too family friendly for them to do like a grody underbelly thing.
Oh man, if they had like an R-rated Star Wars, that'd be pretty nuts. If it's done correctly.
I think that would get. They'd have to. I think in like 5 years they could do that. I think that there'd be a wide enough population that would be like very invested in Star Wars that would want to see an R-rated one.
Yep, 100%.
Well, speaking of R-rated, my last kind of subject I want to talk about is I finished Cyberpunk 2077, and I tweeted about it, but I want to kind of expand on some of my thoughts here.
Let's go.
So, I very seldom had game-breaking bugs. There were a few times when I had to, like, reset my game because something didn't load in, which sucked, but it wasn't like, it didn't take that long to load, so it didn't really bother me. And then there were a couple times when like people would T-pose or talk over each other and stuff like that. And I thought it was pretty funny. Like, I don't care. That didn't really bug me. But so like the bugs weren't really a super big issue for me. However, it was just a very like generic open world game. Like, it was just so mid. Like,
I could see that.
Aggressively mid-tier, which I never thought could happen. But it was like so middle of the road.
I can understand that. I guess, like, for me, since I've been kind of checked out on most games anyways these days, when it first got announced, like, I wasn't super, like, excited, you could say.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't like itching like, oh, I gotta play that, you know. I think it's mainly just because the cyberpunk aesthetic in general, like with like basically in our mainstream with like movies, like I don't know if you watched Ghost in the Shell yet.
Nope,
but that's a very cyberpunk movie. And like cyberpunk in general has been kind of just like thrust everywhere, it feels, for me at least. Like I see it a lot, like in manga and anime and
I can
movies.
See that, yeah.
All over the place. So I guess that in general was kind of like turning me off from it.
Yeah.
But I didn't see what would be special, I guess. Like what the thing that's like so cool that it hadn't been done before. I guess the story definitely could have been that thing that I just wasn't thinking about at the time, but as far as that experience, I wasn't super excited, but
yeah, and I'd say a lot of people got excited by Keanu Reeves for some reason.
That too.
And like
breathtaking.
I don't dislike Keanu Reeves as a person. I think he's a pretty good actor. I like him as he seems like a fairly fine person too, but like that wasn't what sold me on the game. One of the trailers I remember, they had like you can pick your path and do like and be a vagrant who breaks the law and is in like all the drugs and stuff, or you can be a police officer and help out the cops. And like yeah, kinda, but like they described it like it would be 3 different stories essentially.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's one story, and those are side missions that don't really give you much or have much. And they have like some reading lore and stuff, and they're like there's a lot of lore to read, but like I would say there's side missions and gigs. Side missions were all pretty interesting for the most part. There's some that were kind of like grindy and boring, but then there were ones that were like find these AI sentient taxis and bring them back. Or help this sentient pop machine solve relationship problems, like very interesting and unique ideas. Or get a gun that talks to you, an AI gun, like and like it sounds like they're all AI related, but there's like a lot of things like that. Go find this guy's dead body that's hidden and then learn about him. And then the gigs are all go kill these people and pick this up. And then go kill these people and pick this up. And it's like over and over and over again. There's nothing that changes between them. And so that like, it's like, yeah, like a gig is to help the police, but like you don't get anything for it. You get money and like experience points and that's it. But it's not like you feel like you're a cop. You feel like you're just doing like killing bad guys.
This is so sad.
It's very middle of the road. Like, it's like a bad Grand Theft Auto, like, would be how I describe it.
Like, when I think of open world game experiences, the 4 that come to mind in terms of, like, being the peak that I've played for sure would have to be, like, Grand Theft Auto 5 for, like, a more just, like, modern day experience, I guess you could say. Like, obviously it's off the walls, but, like, you can do pretty much whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, within the context of the game. Otherwise, Skyrim and Fallout are really good for, like, what would you even call that? An RPG?
Like immersive, I'd say. Like you feel like you're in the world and a part of it.
And then RuneScape. Because you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when I think of open world games, those are the 4 that come to mind. That I've like really, really enjoyed.
And
outside of that, I can't think of much.
Cyberpunk's worse than all of them.
Fuck.
I'd say like I don't know. I never played The Witcher 3, but that's really highly like rated.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I have heard that.
And that's the same people that made Cyberpunk, but...
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what... I think they could have saved themselves a lot of trouble if they would have pushed it back again and then just canceled the current, like, the Xbox One and PS4 games. Like, they're gonna... it would not have went worse than it did right now. Like, I'll tell you that for a fact.
Yeah. Do you think it could be a similar situation to maybe, like, what's it called? No Man's Sky?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where,
or
like,
Fallout
it starts
76.
out fucking terrible, and then it just gets better and better and better until everyone's like, yo, no, this is actually a good game. Just because they keep fixing it.
I will say I played some No Man's Sky, and it's just... I just really struggle with, I think, with open world games in general.
I could see that.
Because it's just like I need something to do, and like No Man's Sky has objectives, but like I don't know, there's not much driving you to them. At least Cyberpunk, I was interested in the story and how it was going to turn out, so it had that going for it, and the story was pretty okay. Like, there were some high points and some low points in the story. Like, some really interesting ideas that weren't completely fleshed out, I feel like.
Gotcha.
So
that's sad to see.
So it was okay. Oh, Red Dead 2 I played. That is a great open world game.
I haven't got to those ones,
that
but Western Grand Theft Auto, I'll take it.
Super good. That's one of my favorite games, I would say.
The only thing I've ever played in Red Dead was just poker, because I forget whose place I was at that had it on, but I was like, yeah, let me play poker, please. So I did.
When are you gonna play the Yakuza games?
Oh, I don't know. I guess the thing that is hard for me these days is it feels like, in general, when it comes to like any franchise, I feel like I have to start at the beginning almost every time. And the issue with that is that there's so many like systems that like it's gone through generations of consoles or whatever. So the issue is like tracking them down or finding, because like I don't want to emulate too much if I don't have to. So seeing if they're like available on Steam or
Yakuza's
like the older games, I should say.
Steam.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Even like the old games?
Well, like all the ones that are like that people talk about, I would say, are on Steam.
Oh, okay.
I think
I would say eventually.
There's a lot of remade ones, I believe, or like remastered.
Okay.
And those are the ones that are on Steam. So I don't think.
Because I've heard those are really fun.
I figured that would be in your like, maybe not because you don't like single player games that much, but I feel like
I just need to get back into them. I just need to take the push, honestly.
I know you do. Hey, that could be a New Year's resolution.
You're right.
How many single player games can you finish this year? I need a number right now on stream.
1.
1?
1.
You think so?
Yeah, because I mean, the one thing I want to try more of is because I feel like last year I didn't get to read or watch near as much as I wanted to. So that's the thing I want to focus on the most this year. And like, I did watch, I got caught up with a seasonal anime. This, believe it or not, which is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Hey,
I got finished it last night. Or I shouldn't say finished, but got caught up last night. I like it so far. It's definitely got like, you know, a lot of generic shonen stuff, but I think it has potential. And there's one character in it that's like super, like probably one of the best characters I've seen in a while.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that recently. I think I might have to give it a try at some point.
Yeah, the anime did a really good job too. Like the animation's really good, so it's like a good watch. Went by really quick.
Do you think we're gonna get kind of back to single player games? Did you ever finish Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Yeah, I did. I got up to when I talked to fucking Phil and Bob, Mr. Sword Hair and Shield Hair
I think
idiots.
It's Swordbert and Shieldbert.
Yeah, aren't they like the after story thing?
Like
so I did that. So I did beat the story. I just didn't play much after game content.
So if we get freaking Pearl and Diamond remakes this year, that doesn't count as a game you finish. You have to finish one other one besides that.
Okay.
You also finished the friggin' Yu-Gi-Oh game. You finished a couple games.
Oh, I did.
I
forgot I did that.
See, you said 1 this year. You can do friggin' at least 2.
Okay. I do want to try to play Persona, especially if I'm going to try going for partner streaming more in general. Like, I will need things to play because I don't want to just be playing the same thing all the time. So I was thinking that would be a good idea. If I feel the RuneScape itch, maybe.
Hell yeah.
But I'm not going to commit to that. But maybe, because I love RuneScape. So even just like chilling.
I've not been getting into it, but I have it on my phone again.
Oh, and that's the best.
I've been logging in, and then I'm like walking around. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to walk all the way to this. So I walk a few steps, then I just log out.
Fair enough.
Once I get to where I'm going, then I'm going to be fishing swordfish.
Exactly. Just the fact that you can play it on your phone now is really cool. So
I think that's awesome. I never, out of everything that I thought in my life I would see, that was not one of them.
Yeah, and like it works great, honestly.
Yeah, it does.
Like they did a really good job. They really thought everything out in terms of like how would you do this on a phone, and they made it work. Very happy. But other than that, I do want to do a playthrough of your favorite game, the Mean Bean Machine.
Fuck yes! Fuck yeah! Are you gonna make a Twitch highlight channel?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Would that go on 3 Spooky if you ever decided to do it?
Either that or just like a completely separate one.
So
I mean, if I did, I would probably want to more or less hire somebody to basically clip the stuff up.
Yeah.
Because I know that like I'm not invested enough in doing it to where I would like take the time myself. That's the main reason why.
Yeah, I thought so. I don't mean that in a negative manner, but you're a very busy person, so I feel like there's no way you have time to sit and watch a 4-hour stream and get what you think is funny.
Editing in general just takes a lot of time. That's more than anything. It's like, it's not even the effort, it's mostly the time.
Yeah,
it's just so time consuming.
Exactly. And it's like, it's not time you can do. You really can't multitask that much during it.
Yeah, like most of I can do is have a stream on most of the time.
Or you could play a game or something, but like it's really hard for me to listen to something else or watch something else when I'm editing.
Yeah, that's why with like RuneScape, that's how I got so many 99s. It's just the ones that you can AFK. So like I'll click on a tree and edit for a while, and then look back and click on another tree, and then like that's all you had to do. So it's very like mindless.
Yeah.
Multitasking, you could say.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't do much else, unfortunately.
But it's okay. Once you see it all come together, you get a really good feeling of accomplishment, I feel like.
Exactly. The finished product is the best part. Is being like, so all this effort has come together into a thing.
A video. A thing that I'm putting out for people to watch. And then people watch it.
It makes it worth it. It makes it worth it. It's a lot of fun.
I lied about that being my last topic because I had a celebration stream a few weeks ago where I got really drunk.
Oh, I was there.
And you
I
were
was drunk.
Intoxicated as well.
I was.
It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun.
I did have a lot of fun.
And
I drank way too much.
Yeah, me too.
I had to slow down at the end. I was like, oh no.
I was so... Yeah, I could tell you were drunk. It was awesome. Apparently we talked a lot about how we loved people and care a lot about... At least I did. I've been told this multiple times. But I remember you saying similar things.
Yeah.
Where we really wanted...
I do...
Codex.
The one thing I can say is that I'm more talkative as a drunk. That's the one thing I've learned.
For sure. It was awesome.
I barely remember it.
Me too.
I remember we played Among Us at the end. I remember Jackbox. I don't remember anything else.
We played like 1 or 2 rounds of Among Us, then we're like, we're going to bed.
Yeah, I was... Yeah.
I
drank a lot of water before I went to sleep because I did not want to get sick. And luckily, I didn't have a hangover the next day. I was very surprised.
Hell yeah. I lost my voice after that, so that sucked real bad.
I was gonna say, so that's what you lost it from. Dang it.
And
that sucks.
So I didn't, the next day was Sunday, and I didn't do much on Sunday except watch football. So it's not I'm talking to people out loud, so I didn't even notice until Monday that my voice was gone.
Fuck.
So, it's not like I did anything to try to help it on Sunday. Which might have helped, but it lasted for 2 or 3 days.
Womp. That's a big womp.
I've never lost my voice before that, ever.
I've had it really raspy before, and low, but I've never just had it completely gone. I could still at least formulate sentences.
Yeah, I guess I could talk, but it kind of came and went. Where I would try to say something and it wouldn't.
Something.
That's some ASMR.
Hey, do you think Cyanide read that book yet?
I
hope so.
Me too. We could call him.
You're right. I won't, but maybe next time.
Man, if I had his phone
Cyanide,
number,
have you read that book? You what?
If I had his phone number, I'd call him right now and ask him.
Oh, true.
But I don't.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, we could add him to the Discord call.
That's
what I was thinking. But we wouldn't have his audio, unfortunately.
That's true, because we're not even streaming.
Yeah, so I don't know how that would work.
Shit. But yeah. Do you have any topics that you'd like to talk about? Before we get into reviewing and recapping stuff.
I'm trying to think. Anything else I've done that's interesting and or want to... I think we got most of the things I had in mind already. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else.
All right, so it's time. This time in the podcast, we're going to talk about some of the weekly manga that we're reading. So be aware, there are going to be spoilers. So if you haven't read One Piece, My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, Black Clover, friggin' Food Wars Sanji edition.
Fuck, I didn't read that.
I didn't read it either.
I didn't read Attack on Titan or Black Clover either.
Yeah.
Honestly, all I got caught up with was One Piece and My Hero.
All right, well,
just because I have not found the time.
Plenty to talk about One Piece, because it was chapter 1,000, baby.
Big 1,000, and plus we've had 1 or 2 in between that.
Oh, did?
That we got to discuss either.
You're right. I don't remember what happened in those.
And it's getting to this moment, so
it's all coming.
It all comes together.
Yeah, it's all coming to chapter 1,000 anyways.
big 1K.
Yeah, what did you think of 1000? Were you one of the disappointed fellas?
No, I didn't have huge expectations like most people.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, in my own head, I kind of thought to myself, how hilarious would it be if everyone's hyping up 1000 and it's just like a normal run-of-the-mill chapter.
Yeah.
Nothing exciting happens. Like, I wouldn't even be mad. Like, it's just like, like, you got to get to where you're going. There's got to be some stuff in between.
Yeah.
So I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was a good chapter. A lot of cool stuff happened. I wasn't expecting anything outrageous. So
yeah,
the moments that we did get were very, like, thumbs up for me.
I didn't expect anything outrageous either, but I thought we got more than I expected, because I wouldn't say this was necessarily just a normal chapter either. Because
like, there was a lot of putting pieces together and just also some huge moments for the arc.
This really reinforced that I think Yamato's gonna join them. Like,
I would be okay with that.
I really think she's going to. You know,
it's been a while since there's been another female too. So, like, well, I guess I shouldn't assume the gender. I would say that she is physically a female, but a male. She's Odin.
She's Odin.
Unless she decides otherwise. He. What am I saying?
He.
Pronouns.
I think. I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, but I think Yamato would be a really cool dynamic added, and like the fact that they had the flashback with her and Ace, and they said, I'm not gonna laugh at him, like, I believe it, basically.
Yeah.
Like, that's what a freaking Nakama would say.
Exactly.
And so I really hope it happens, but we've been blue-balled with people before.
Yep.
So I can't guarantee, but I strongly feel like it'll happen.
I would be A-okay with that, 100%. That would make me muy happy. Yes.
Oh, and then let's meet up one day Ace. Fucking tears. Fucking tears when they said that. Got the Beaver card and it disappeared.
He made the Beaver card. God darn it. Yep. Very big sad.
And then we got a new Luffy move.
Yep. Gear 3rd Flaming Hawk Gigantomachia form.
Took
Kaido to the fucking ground.
Is that a form, or is that like a move, would you say?
It's just a move, I would
That's
say,
what I thought, yeah.
Gear 3rd plus Hockey plus Fire.
That's
equal
right.
Big Boom.
Oh, and he fucking smacked Kaido.
Yep. I will say one thing that's kind of like underwhelming for me is how fast the samurai got taken out, or at least how fast it felt that they got taken out.
Yeah, they didn't really show the fight with them very much.
I'm sure the anime will expand that,
they kind of cut in and out between it, like, briefly, and I think the anime will make it the anime might pace it better, honestly.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure at this point what's happening is Oda's trying to get to, like, he's trying to show the important stuff, but not, like, really get into it so that the anime can pad those moments out to, like, show what actually was going on type of thing. Like with most fights. That's what I hope, at least.
If Yamato dies, I'm going to cry. It'd be really sad.
I would be shocked. I don't think... because obviously none of the Straw Hats are going to fight Yamato.
Yeah.
Unless Kaido's like, you suck as a child, and just yeets him, then I could see that maybe happening.
So bad at it.
Because like when I see Yamato, I'm like, yeah, that's Kaido's daughter, right?
Yeah.
But I just, because it's like, she's Odin.
Yeah, she's
so
Odin.
That would make her male. And therefore a he. But yeah, it's just, it's just wrapping your head around it more or less. Like I'm not against it. I just need to remember.
Whatever they want to, like, basically whatever the manga decides to use as pronouns is what I'm going to use.
Exactly. So I just need to remember to say he every time, but you know what I mean. So regardless, so I'm not trying to be offensive. But so I don't see Yamato dying unless they get really involved with the fight somehow. Otherwise, I don't know. It's just more like I had more hope for the samurai, but it also shows that the Kaido is such a monstrosity that like he is unrivaled at this point.
Yeah, and
until the boys come up.
Oh, the worst generation, like Pose versus the freaking. Oh my god. Versus Kaido and Big Mom, that looked fucking dope. That was so cool looking.
Yep.
Like, there's so much that this chapter, I would say, there's so much that you can, and this is probably with a lot of One Piece. I might find this out once I go back and reread it, which I'm planning on doing.
Hell yeah.
But there's just so many little things that you can look at and find that are, like, interesting in the background.
Yep.
Because, like, I'm looking at it on my phone right now, and I didn't notice that everyone's, like, standing up, and then Law is, like, freaking crouched on a rock in the background.
Yep.
Like,
he's
chilling.
vibing.
He is vibing. It's so cool. And it's the new generation versus the old generation, and one's going to win, and it's probably going to be Luffy, but it's still going to be cool, regardless.
Yeah, the question is, how are they going to win?
Do you think they
That's
would...
what I want to see.
Do you think they would... How would people react, do you think, if they made it just this one punch killed Kaido?
There's no way.
Like,
I would be pissed.
In the beginning, Luffy, like, one-shot a bunch of the bad guys. Like, he did that.
You're right. And right.
So, like, if
I
they
would
brought
say...
that back, but it was against Kaido, how would people react, do you think?
From my personal take, would be kind of disappointed.
Uh-huh.
Mainly because, at this point in time, Kaido he's been presented as this unstoppable force, right?
Yeah.
To the point where he can't even kill himself from jumping out of the literal sky. It's like, I could understand, like, assuming that, because Luffy never kills the people he fights, right? Assuming it was just like he gets knocked out in one punch, even that, I would be like, come on. Like, I get that this is like, mirroring the beginning where Luffy could just be like, hey, boink, you suck. But in this case, I feel like there's too much on the line to just make it a one and done.
Yeah, but
especially that also gives everyone else like nothing to do, since they're all like opposing them. I mean, I guess they could fight Big Mom, but even so.
I mean, that's probably what they're gonna do. I don't think many of them are gonna. Maybe Law would join in and fight Kaido, but I don't foresee Kid or freaking Dingus Pingus Smile guy doing much.
Yeah, Mr. Killer over here.
Yeah, I always get him confused with Drake somehow.
Yeah, well, yeah, Drake's not even up there, is he?
Yeah, no, he's not. He's there, but he's not.
But he's not up there. Aw, worst generation, my butt. I mean, I guess he's also a Marine, though, so.
That's true. He's a friggin' cuck.
Yeah. And then Scratch Man, the poopy head, is dead. Well, not dead, but he's KO'd.
He got friggin' demolished by Zoro.
Yeah, dude. Zoro said, nah, bro. Get out of my way, Trumpet Man.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Eat poop.
A butt.
Like your name. Because it's a poo.
Eat a poo! Yeah.
So much to unpack.
I thought it was good. I enjoy this, where the arc's going.
Yeah. I've liked it so far. It's been obviously a long time, especially with gap weeks.
Yeah.
To like, I think rereading it from start to finish is going to be really nice when it's a completed arc.
Yeah,
it's probably going to be a lot more cohesive. It's not going to feel long.
Yeah, I agree. And I think
nothing will feel wasted. What do you think?
What I was gonna say is I think something about a different manga, but that was on hiatus and is no longer.
What?
Not Hunter x Hunter. Nice try though.
What is it?
Is
it Berserk?
Berserk's coming back. Yeah.
They get a new chapter this month, right?
I saw a tweet.
Hell yeah!
Pumped.
Super excited.
I'll say even like I guess JoJo's doesn't take breaks, but waiting every month for a new chapter is rough.
Oh, I can
imagine. And especially for One Piece, I feel like even 2 weeks is rough.
Yeah, that's why like part of me is wondering if I should even just jump right into, what is it, JoJo Lion? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
If I should just jump right into that or wait till it's like closer to the end.
It's pretty close to the end, I'd say right now.
Oh, okay.
I would guess.
That might be the time. And then also it got announced, Attack on Titan has 4 chapters left.
I saw that. Well,
and it's game over.
Isn't it 3 after this one?
That might be correct.
Because there's one that was released like yesterday.
Oh, okay. Then you're probably right. Then it's 3 more. Because I think it's April when it ends, so that would be about right.
Oh man, that's nuts.
I gotta get caught up to that.
You do gotta get caught up because I can't. Like, I would say this chapter is kind of more of a setup chapter, but there are some really cool moments in it.
Frick yeah! I was trying to before we got on the stream. I was like trying to figure out where I left off at. I think I found it, but I think I left off on 130. So I'm not. Oh wait, no. Maybe it's the next chapter.
Yeah, because we're 130. I think it's 136 is the newest one out.
Let me just scroll down. It must be. No. Oh, maybe it is this one. Or maybe it's, I'm not sure.
Well, you may as well just read this one and then go to the next one.
Yeah.
I really like all the impatient anime watchers. It's kind of fun to watch to see them get all mad. They have to wait a week for an episode. I bet the anime gonna end with the manga. Do you know?
Well,
like coincide.
Let me think. So they got to go through all of Marley right now.
Okay. I didn't know where they were on the anime, honestly. Yeah.
Basically, they're like right when... I think the anime's latest episode was when Eren and Reiner are face to face.
Okay.
So shit's about to happen.
Yeah.
But they need to get through all that. Then they need to go back.
Have Eren have stuff happen. Have the rest of them have stuff happen. And then get to where we're at.
So there's no way they're going to get that done in the next like couple weeks, the next couple months. I think they're going to get close, but that also leaves up to the fact where like it'll actually be a fully adapted thing. There's not going to be the filler like where they're like, oh well, we don't want to catch up to the manga. That's why I'm glad they waited, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. I would much rather have that than a bunch of filler.
Yeah, because the Attack on Titan anime is top tier in terms of like adaptations.
It is.
So it's going to be great to watch all of that.
It's up there with like Brotherhood, I'd say.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And like, you know, because there's not a ton of anime that really perfectly replicate the series.
Yeah, or even improve it for that matter.
Exactly.
I know, like, even with Attack on Titan's first season, like, there's
a
lot of things they added to make it better in terms, like, in the anime itself. So it's going to be great to revisit that in comparison.
I'd argue, yeah. I think JoJo kind of adds to the manga and the anime too.
100%.
That's probably one of the best examples. Because, like, just to begin with, the color, I think, adds so much.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a series you need to read/watch in color. Black and white is really hard to get into with JoJo's.
It really is, because they talk a lot. They talk
and everyone's just so wacky looking that it really just pops out the page
it looks
when they're colorful.
So dumb. Especially, like, comparing the most recent characters to the original ones. Like, there's not... you can't tell they're in the same universe.
Right? And, oh, man, I wonder if Part 6 will get adapted this year or even, like, announced.
So. I think... I'd be pretty surprised if it didn't get announced this year.
Because, like, I know, for instance, like, they announced Bleach, but I think that got pushed back to next year already. Just because of the COVID delays and whatnot. But even so, that's still coming. That's exciting.
Stone Ocean is it's pretty good. I think the anime adaptation will add a lot to that, I hope.
Yeah. I think the music in particular is going to be really cool, like what they do with that
OST.
I'm
so excited for Yep.
It's going to be top tier.
Yeah, JoJo's OSTs are all really good.
Yeah, because I know we've talked about Part 6 before, so I won't get into it. But Part 6 is, like, the most frustrating part for me. Just because, like, it's such high highs, but such low lows for me at the same time.
Yep.
So, I'm most excited for when Part 7 gets adapted. I think that's going to be lit.
I think that'll be awesome.
But I'm still excited for Part 6. I still liked it a lot.
I think Part 8... Yeah, Part 8 is the recent one, JoJo Lion. I think, like, that really does a lot of things different than some of the older ones do, which is really refreshing. I think,
that's
like,
good to hear.
If you were to read the first chapter, you'd be like, I am going to read the rest of this tonight.
Exactly. That's why I gotta wait. So I want to... Because, like, I want to get what I'm working on right now done, and then probably read a big series. Like that, for instance. Or maybe Slam Dunk.
If you read Slam Dunk, I'm gonna friggin' be so happy. But
that's the first sports. Because I even last night after I finished Jujutsu Kaisen, I was like, man, do I want to keep watching Gintama or like start something in between and like rotate episodes? Because like Gintama's kind of a slug. It really is. It's like brutal. It has some good moments, but it's just tough to get through sometimes.
Why aren't you reading it?
Because the anime's supposed to be pretty good for what it is, and like I don't know, I've already invested in finishing it.
Yeah. At
this point, but I saw Haikyuu looking at me, and I was like, man, maybe I should start Haikyuu. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
That's true. I've been thinking about that recently too.
Yeah, and I've heard that the adaptation for that is really good as well. But I told myself Slam Dunk first, so that's why I didn't.
Dude, you're gonna love Slam. There's making a Slam Dunk anime or movie or something.
Yeah, they didn't specify if it was going to be an anime movie or a live action, but either way,
God.
I'll be content with that.
I can't wait. That'll be fucking awesome.
Yep. Because I've heard the anime is pretty dated for Slam Dunk, unfortunately.
I mean, the art style looks very 90s anime and 90s manga. Like, it reminds me of Yu Yu Hakusho.
But I don't think they even finished it, was the problem.
Yeah, no, they definitely didn't finish it. I do know that.
So it's big sad.
Yep. So, I guess let's talk about My Hero, the other series that you read this week.
Yep. I'm pissed.
Why are you so mad, huh?
Spoilers, so mad? They killed Midnight. I'm pissed. I'm so mad.
Oh, well, maybe they'll introduce a new hero named Milky Mommy.
Then I will have a new best girl, but not today. Today I'm mad. Today violence will be sprung across the world.
All right, this is
Horikoshi's getting some angry fan mail from me. And Luke, I'll have him sign it too.
Oh, perfect.
He's like, what am I signing? I'm sorry, Luke, I can't spoil it for you, but just trust me, you'll be pissed in a couple of years when it's adapted.
In a couple of years. Oh my god. I will say this is my favorite My Hero chapter, like, this, the Deku and Bakugo fight, and then Shigaraki's background. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Tomura, that guy.
Tomura Shigaraki.
That's okay. Yeah, those are my 3 favorite My Hero chapters. Like,
yeah,
for sure.
It's been nuts this season, or like this arc, I should say.
This arc was insane, and I think it's really gonna develop Deku's character really well.
Yeah, he also unlocked a new quirk too. The danger sense. He's got the Spidey sense.
He's got Spidey sense.
That's pretty cool. I know Horikoshi's a big fan of Spider-Man, so I like that.
But like the thing that like really stood out to me is Uraraka's hearing from this guy saying he can't handle being a hero.
Yeah, and it's too much. He needs a new job.
That fucking gives me goosebumps. Like,
yeah,
because that proves the villain's right, basically.
Yep.
You know, like, that's nuts to me. And so Deku's gonna have to struggle with that and, like, decide that he, like, even after all this, that he still wants to be one.
Yep.
And, like, I think that this chapter is really gonna be a turning point in his development.
Yep. It's, like, the stakes were so high during all this. And, like, it shows you that, like, at the end of the day, you know, the villains kind of won.
The villains absolutely won. Like,
both sides took some heavy casualties, but they kind of won.
Like, no doubt. Like, there's not only casualties, but there's people just, like, saying, peace, I'm out. Like, get me out of here. I don't want to risk my life. Fuck that. I liked it when I was, like, saving a cat in a tree, not this.
Right.
Not risking my life, but that's what Deku wants to do. That's what he did in the beginning when he didn't have a quirk. That's why he's a bad...
and the last thing he said, too.
That's why he's a bad hero.
That's an argument for another day, because I'm on your side. He's a good boy.
I agree.
But fuck everybody with their dumb Dude, everyone has such dumb arguments, but like some of them are subjective, and I will respect it.
Yeah, I can respect
a lot of
subjective.
their stuff is stupid.
Absolutely.
Because it's like, the only thing I will say about this right now, and then we can move on.
Yeah.
We can literally rant about this some other podcast. I will be down. But a lot of people say stuff like, well, the reason I don't like Deku is because he doesn't work hard.
Yes. Oh my god, I've heard that so much.
It pisses me off so much.
Because
it's like, bro, if everyone's telling you can't do something, and like you're still at the end of the day trying to do it, like that effort is not void just because other characters in different series work quote unquote harder.
Yeah.
Or they like do things their own way. That doesn't invalidate that, for one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, does that mean frickin' Saitama's the best character, the best protagonist ever? Because he works hard.
Exactly.
Like,
that's just so stupid. And just because someone doesn't work hard doesn't mean that they're undeserving of something either.
Quote-unquote work hard. Because there's an argument that he does work hard, I'd say.
Well, like, just because someone's not fucking benching 100-pound weights every day does not mean that they're not working hard. Mm-hmm. Like, I would say that in Deku's case, in the beginning, he was using his brain more or less than anything else. He was taking notes on everything so that he would know how to be a good hero, more or less.
And then that happened in the, like, acceptance arc, like how he got accepted to UA.
Yep.
Like, he didn't have a quirk, or, like, he didn't control his quirk, so he couldn't beat up the robots, so he figured out how to save people. Like, and that's his character. Like, that's all you need.
Yeah, and then, like, moving out of the argument and going into what was said at the very end is that he could see on Shigaraki's face that he needed to be saved. Or that he wanted to be saved.
Exactly.
It's nuts.
Exactly.
Nutso.
And he's getting, oh my god, that is...
He's such a pure boy.
He is
he deserves
the best
it all.
hero. He is the number one hero.
He deserves it all.
And, like... And what it is, and then at the end, they kind of give you the little teaser that, freaking homeboy is going to take over Shigaraki's body.
Well, not only... Well, he also said that he wants to get his old body freed. He's like, hey, Nomu, go get me, please.
Yep.
So, yikes. That means Stain could also get out. He's in the same place.
Oh, dude, if Stain gets real... Oh, my God. I don't know that I want them to use Stain again, actually. Let me take that back. Because I think what this arc did is, like, magnify Stain already. So I don't think they need him again.
Honestly, what I could see happening is Stain getting out, and then, like, the League of Villains tracking him down, and then they're just like, ah, fuck you, and then they kill him. That's what I could see.
Ooh, I could see
something like that, where they, like, have a difference of ideals.
I
just yoink him.
You know what? I do trust the author that I think that could happen, but I also could see him going Sasuke and, like, kind of being good, but also being stupid. Like, that's what I could see them using Stained as now.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. Maybe, like, he'll get out and he'll just go his own way and never be seen again. You never know. Which, yeah, man, it's gonna get crazy. The end of a big arc like that.
Yeah, and they all lost hope and endeavor. Like, no one has hope for him anymore.
Yeah, except for, like, a couple people, but, like, oh man,
like, except for the people that were there. Like,
yeah,
like, everyone that saw that video is gonna say that guy fucking sucks. He's not great. I don't want him to be our friggin' face of heroes.
Yep, it's rough.
Wait, are there... So this is all in Japan, correct?
Yes.
Do you think they would make an arc about, like, some American heroes coming in and trying to save the day and just kind of sucking? Kind of like Gantz?
That would be super cool, but I think something like that might work better as, like, a spin-off series like Vigilantes. Because, like, Vigilantes is more like the prequel, because a lot of the characters in My Hero are there. But I could see, like, a spin-off more or less where it's just in a completely different country with different characters. Because it's still, like, the whole world has quirks. It's not just Japan.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But I feel like that could be kind of a good filler arc. Like, not filler, but, like, cooldown arc after this.
That would be
the American
cool,
ones
honestly.
come to try to save the day and they just suck.
The American version of All Might just show them, like, yeah, you guys suck eggs,
like,
bro.
like,
what are you doing?
Yourselves? I'm the new number one hero, you idiot. It's me, America boy.
It's just Homelander.
It's... They could never... That's what Homelander is friggin' jacking off to, is him being in My Hero.
Yep.
At the
so
end of
tragic.
that season. Great.
Absolutely tragic.
I think this is kind of one of my experiences of people hating something because it's popular. I feel like a lot of people just don't like My Hero and don't give it a fair chance because it's so popular.
Yep. Or they just find nitpicky reasons to hate it.
Like,
that's the two things I see
any complaints about Deku are either subjective, like we said, which are okay. Like, you just don't like kind of a weaker main character, and I'm like, whatever, that's your prerogative, I guess. Or they're really nitpicky about Deku.
Yep, exactly. It's just the stupidest stuff.
Like,
he doesn't use his notes anymore.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. He doesn't need notes anymore, bro. He's literally got
he's got multiple
uber power.
Be quiet.
Yes.
He does not need notes right now. He needs to train to learn his powers.
Worries.
If you're going to complain, say he doesn't train enough to learn his powers. But that's just not true, because he does. So, like...
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I don't know.
It's just frustrating.
It is.
Any argument that I've heard, like, a real argument against him have just been, like, the most nitpicky things.
Super nitpicky. He cries too much. It should have been Mirio.
I hate that argument, too.
I really hate that argument.
I tried to make the example to somebody who had that mindset.
Yeah.
It's like, so just because... So, like, take it like this, for instance, right?
Uh-huh.
Both Mirio, and Deku want to be good heroes.
Yes.
So apply that to like a real life example. Let's say you and I both want to be doctors, right?
Uh-huh.
So let's just say, for the sake of the argument, I have slightly more medical knowledge than you, and like I have a steadier hand, I'm better at surgery, whatever, right? But you get a scholarship, and I don't. Does that mean I'm undeserving? Or does that mean that you're undeserving of it just because I have better knowledge? No.
No.
It's stupid. Like,
really
it's so stupid.
That's a great counter argument. That's a really good...
It's like just because somebody gets something when someone else, quote unquote, works harder or is better for it or better suited for it does not mean that the other person is automatically undeserving of it. That makes no sense to me.
Should they have given the nine-tailed beast to frickin' Kakashi? Because he's...
Bro, they should have just given that to a different country. Fucking third Hokage over here. Idiot.
Like, yeah, what did Naruto do to deserve that? Friggin' nothing.
Yeah. It's just stupid arguments like that. I just hate it. It makes no sense to me, and it feels so nitpicky. He maybe he would have been more deserving, but he didn't get it, so shut up.
Oh, yeah, it's like you can
who
think
cares?
about hypotheticals. Like, do we know Mirio's backstory that well? Not. We didn't see him get it, so.
Yup.
We saw Deku freaking hold a fridge, like carry a fridge in the beginning before he even got it.
Yep.
They're like, he didn't train his body, or he didn't train anything. He literally had to train his body to accept it. Shut up.
My biggest argument, like, towards Deku being a good boy is more just, like, they set it up in the beginning that basically everyone around him was basically telling him, yeah, bro, you can't do this. Like, you can't be a hero. But that's all he wants to do. So, like, even so, like, his self-esteem is, like, bottom of the fucking barrel. But he still wants to be a hero at the end of the day. Even if all the dumbasses in his class are, like, laughing at him and his own mother's, like, against him or, like, not giving him the support he needs. It's like everyone's literally shutting him down on purpose. And then finally he gets the one, like, glimmer of hope he needs. He has the one person that means the most to him say, hey, bud, you can do it. Don't worry about it. And, like, that's all you needed to hear. And then, boom, he can start working right there.
Yeah.
He just needed the inspiration. He just needed somebody to say, yeah, you can actually do this. It's like, you're telling me just because no one else told him that, and he didn't give up, mind you.
Yeah, no.
That automatically...
That's the other... Yeah, I've heard that before, too. I can tell by the way your voice said is he gave up. No, he fucking didn't.
No, he didn't. Like, he... Literally, in the first episode, like, he's even saying, like, yeah, I still want to go to UA. Like, you can still get in if you're quirkless. Like, he could have just said, yeah, no, I'm quirkless, I can't go. That would be giving up. But nah. Nah,
I didn't get the scholarship, I can't go.
Yep.
Or I got the scholarship, but I applied for a scholarship, I can't go, sorry.
Yep.
Great.
It's just dumb arguments. It's so, like, I get it if, like, oh, those things are bothersome to you, but, like, you can't say that is a bad thing.
That makes him a bad character, because it doesn't. Yeah. He's a good character. Like, I don't think there's any argument against that I'll, like, side with.
Yep.
I think you can say he's a character you don't like, and I'll respect that. But don't say he's a bad character. You're just friggin' lying. You're just being a friggin' fool.
He does a very good job of being the protagonist of My Hero Academia.
Absolutely.
He serves his purpose well.
And the author does a good job of putting characters around him that have different viewpoints and different aspirations, such as friggin' Mirio.
Yeah.
Just because
makes me mad.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, friggin', like, just because Sasuke and Naruto weren't friends, like, that doesn't mean, like, Mirio and Deku can't be friends, but still both powerful, and, like...
Yep. Both want to do...
Exactly! Both want to do the same thing! Good, oh my god.
Save people. It's just frustrating.
It is.
I do not accept Deku slander on this timeline.
That's like, Deku slander's like Rock Lee slander, like, people need to shut up.
Yeah. Honestly, whenever anybody says anything like, this person should have been the protagonist instead, I just give up. It's just like, they're not, though.
That's
like,
part of my resolution. I hear that, and I'm like, that's not worth my argument. That's not worth my time.
Who cares? They're not the protagonist, so write your own story where they're the protagonist then.
Yeah, write a dojin.
Yeah, idiot freaks. Get out of here.
Asta's a better character. Asta's a different character.
Asta's Asta, bro. He's not Deku. Shut up.
He's a different character. I'd be like, yeah, well, Zastu, the greatest character in all of fiction, didn't think so I don't want to hear it. Just go to the big extremes. Be like, do you think Deku's the worst character ever made? No? And he's okay.
But yeah, he cries, bro.
Do you think Asta's the greatest character ever written? No? Well, I don't know what to tell you then. Sorry.
Yep.
You don't even trust yourself that much. That sucks.
If a character cries, they're automatically C tier, at best.
if any of my anime characters cry, I don't want to see them.
Yeah. Fucking idiots.
I just watch freaking Punch Boy McGee.
Yep. And Goku.
Let's go.
Punching people.
I feel like Goku cries. I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z. That's a hot friggin' dumb take.
I'm trying to think of a moment where he has, and I can't. If he did, it's probably when he's like young. But
yeah, he probably cries when Chi-Chi won't give him that coochie. Am I right? Am I right?
And that's all the time we have for today.
Man, we gotta get going, guys. Sorry.
Yep,
I know you wanted to hear more of that conversation. Hey,
well,
Brandon, where can people find us?
Well, I hope they can't, but they can find us on American_Sushi on Twitch. They can find us American Sushi on YouTube. We are also on Spotify. I think Apple Podcasts. You can follow us on Twitter at Sushi Podcast. We don't have a Facebook because our account Donald J. Trump was suspended. So don't go there.
Fuck. Okay. I gotta give you a little friggin'... oh man. Our good pal, Axelian, Axel Beats, made a high quality tweet. He had a high quality tweet and said, and I quote, Matchbox 20 and the Goo Goo Dolls really do continue to hit different. Frog emoji, hang loose emoji. That's a high caliber tweet in my opinion.
Yes, because he also has the frog call me emoji. That's the best emoji combination.
This guy.
The Goo Goo Dolls do hit different. I only know one Matchbox 20 song, but it still bangs.
There's a few good ones. I mean, if you like Goo Goo Dolls, you'll like Matchbox 20 probably.
For
very
sure.
Similar.
I remember it from that whatever their song was that I know is from RuneScape music videos back in the day. Matchbox 20. I forget what it is, but I could look it up immediately and find out.
Okay.
Thanks, Axel.
All right. So I've got I have a multiple choice question today, okay?
Oh, does that mean I get to answer it?
You can answer. I would like you to answer it, in fact, okay?
Okay.
So I will send you this on Twitter so you can, follow along, okay?
All right,
That means you got to get Twitter open on your phone and or computer.
Ready.
Which one of these Donald J. Trump tweets is your favorite? After Friday's Twilight release, I hope Robert Pattinson will not be seen in public with Kristen. She will cheat on him again. Number 2, Robert Pattinson should not take back Kristen Stewart. She cheated on him like a dog and will do it again. Just watch. He can do much better. Number 3, everybody knows that I am right that Robert Pattinson should dump Kristen Stewart. In a couple of years, he will thank me. Be smart, Robert. Or, Robert, I'm getting a lot of heat for saying you should dump Kristen, but I'm right. You saw the Miss Universe girls, you would reconsider.
That one. D.
All right,
that's
in the comments below.
That's a DJT right there.
That's
DJTT, if you will.
Woo-hoo! And that's a wrap. A sushi wrap. Thanks for watching.
Yep, or listening.
That's like our game theory ending, but that's a wrap.